Coming up a little later, how about a little holiday cheer, courtesy of the Frosty Follies. There they are. We're going to take you live to Lorton for a preview of the 2015 show. That's coming up next.
Frosty the snowman is a fairy tale, they say.
Now, you know the holiday season is here when the Frosty Follies come to town. The Metropolitan School for the Arts has a full schedule of performances this month, and we are lucky because we're getting a preview right now. For details, school founder and president Melissa Dobbs joins us live now. Good morning, Melissa. It's good to see you.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having us today.
All right. Well, I, as you know, am all too familiar with the Frosty Follies, and can I just say, I was there in the beginning, but wow, how this has grown.
Yeah. Sorry, can you say that one more time?
You guys really have grown exponentially in a relatively short amount of time. I remember when it was just a few dancers.
Oh, absolutely. So we've grown from just a studio, and we actually now have a performing arts secondary school. So we actually have a school happening right in this building. So yeah, absolutely.
So tell us about the different shows that you have, because it's not even like you're just preparing for one show over the holiday season. You have several different opportunities for people to see the talented kids.
We sure do. So this is Frosty Follies. This performance has 75 students in it, and we're doing a show at the Springfield Town Center on Saturday, December 12th at 7 o'clock p.m. It's a free performance for the community, so everybody can come out and see it. We're also doing a breakfast with Santa at the Hotel Monaco in Old Town Alexandria on Sunday, December 6th at 10:30 and 1 o'clock p.m. So they're both great opportunities to come and share the joy of the season.
So who needs to go to New York and see the Rockettes when you can just see these young people right there? How would you really describe the show?
This show is kind of like Christmas extravaganza. The great news about this show is we really embrace the diversity of all of the holidays. We have a great international component, so we're talking to Mexico and Germany and China, Israel, Africa, and it's just a wonderful performance.
And the talent level of these kids really is second to none. They're really committed to this show. Tell me about their hard work and what they've put into it.
Right, so these students, they rehearse twice a week from September until now for about 6 to 8 hours a week. We actually brought a choreographer in from New York City this year, Jose de la Cuesta, to set some of the work for them. Many of these students matriculate to places like Juilliard and New York University after they leave here with Broadway aspirations, so they're really fantastic.
And no doubt, a lot of them fulfill those aspirations. You know what, I also love the costumes. There's a lot that goes on to putting on a show like this. Give me an idea of the behind the scenes.
So behind the scenes, we have about 100 parent volunteers who help create the costumes. They help transport us to different places throughout the Washington, D.C. area. Last week, we performed at National Harbor. We've also performed at the tree lighting at Reston Town Center, and in years past at the Old Town Alexandria tree lighting. So it takes quite a lot of support behind the scenes to transport these 75 students to all of the different sites in the area to perform.
Well, it just goes to show you that there is definitely young people craving to be a part of the arts, and it's wonderful that they have this opportunity through you to express themselves.
Absolutely. It's fantastic. Thank you.
Well, we thank you for your talent. There's got to be someone at the helm, and that definitely is Melissa. We're going to check back in with Melissa and the Frosty Follies a little later because they also are going to be doing a Nutcracker show. So we'll talk a little bit more about that in our 10 o'clock hour. But that Springfield Mall performance is a free performance, so that's a great way for you to go out and kind of get in the holiday spirit.
It's just a dedication, too. You know, the performance for the holidays, but the fact that they start months and months ago.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And I'm always fascinated when I see people with coordinated dances, because I know there's a lot of work that goes in it.
Right?
Well, I was going to get to that eventually. There's no coordination over here, but it's really hard work.
Yeah, it's a wide range of age of kids. So you have the young kids in elementary school all the way up to those in high school that then go on. So they have different levels, but they're very good there at involving all the talent levels so that everyone can be a part of the show.
I was trying to make it out the little faces in there. I saw boys and girls.
Oh, yeah, boys and girls, you name it.
Awesome.
It is now 10:46. We're going to check back in with the Frosty Follies to help put you in a holiday spirit in case you needed any help. Back after this.
Mr. Santa, bring us
right, so we are counting down to Christmas all month long here on Good Day DC, of course. Yesterday we were at the Miracle on 7th Street. This morning we're getting a glimpse of this year's Frosty Follies. And for more on the annual holiday event, we're going to turn to founder Melissa Dobbs, who is live in Lorton. Good morning again, Melissa. How are you?
Good morning. How are you?
We're doing great. Okay, so this is my first introduction to Frosty Follies. What is it? Tell us what it's about for those of us who want to venture out and see the show.
I'm sorry, can you say that one more time?
Yeah, tell us about what is Frosty Follies.
So Frosty Follies is a 22-minute performance that travels throughout the Washington, D.C. area. It was founded by my teacher, Marilyn Baird, 20 years ago, and she passed it on to us to continue her legacy. So we have Frosty, Santa, Rudolph, Susie Snowflake, and we travel with us. We travel with 75 students between Thanksgiving all the way through December 20th this year.
I just want to know where these students come from. Where do you draft them? Do you go looking for them? Is there a training camp? Where do you get the dancing students from?
So our students come from Northern Virginia, from our Studio Metropolitan School of the Arts, and we have students from 6 years old to 18 years old, and they all work together to make this happen.
And it's one show? Is it one show or several shows?
Well, we do one performance, and we repeat the same performance throughout the area many times. So we have a show coming up on Saturday at Springfield Town Center at 7 o'clock p.m. on the 12th, Saturday the 12th. And we are doing also a breakfast with Santa at the Hotel Monaco on Sunday the 6th of December.
We were just talking, and I know in years past you've been with us. It's so cool to actually see in the studio now, so we can see how big the group is, to have everybody there. But we were also talking about how much this has grown, Melissa, over the years, and just the diversity of the people, the ages of the people, how you're getting more and more people involved. What's the master plan here? Is it to just take over the whole entertainment world of D.C. now?
The master plan would be, actually, I just spoke to Marilyn yesterday, hopefully we can continue to carry this legacy on for many, many years. Hopefully we can have our next student generation and our next population take this to their students and so on and so forth. So it would just be a wonderful treat for this to be shared for generations to come.
I also want to make sure that we get in, Melissa, you are doing a version of the Nutcracker, though, right? That's another show.
We are. Actually, the same person who's playing the lead in this performance, Kelsey Kaufman, is also playing one of our Claras in the Nutcracker, and that's actually starting tomorrow, Thursday, through Saturday at the Ernst Cultural Center in Annandale.
And as you've been talking, Melissa, we're watching the performance behind you, and you know the kids are doing a phenomenal job. How much effort, how much time does it take into putting the show together, practice-wise?
It depends. For an hour-long performance, it normally takes between 3 and 4 months. We have about 150 students in the Nutcracker, and we have about 75 students here. So it just depends on the performance, but typically between 3 and 4 months.
Wow.
You know what amazes me, Melissa, is that not only are these kids obviously incredibly talented performing arts-wise, but in order for them to do something like this, they are learning amazing time management and other skills that will serve them throughout their life.
Absolutely. I think that's the biggest point here about performing arts education is the camaraderie that they're building, the team effort, the critical thinking skills, and all of the above. I think you're spot on with that.
Well, Melissa Dobbs, we thank you for sharing Frosty Follies with us. I know it's a free performance. We could put up the slate of when it's happening again. So I think definitely getting everyone in the holiday spirit with this wonderful performance. And we're so proud of you and the work you're doing with those kids.
Oh, so nice to see you guys again. Thank you so much.
Got it. Happy holidays.
Take care.
There's a free event in Springfield.
Yes.
Before we go,
Breakfast with Santa is not free. That's a ticketed event. You have to get tickets for, and the Nutcracker you get tickets for as well.
but that
So
event,
well worth it.
Yes.
the other one is, which is great. So multiple chances to see the holiday spirit.